guys, it's Lindsay. I'm back with another video, and I feel like everyone is super bored during quarantine, but like I'm coming up with like creative ideas on what to do, and I keep giving my friends ideas what to do, so I figured I would share it with you guys on what you can do while we're quarantined, especially right now because the governor of Ohio just announced that schools are closed for the rest of the year, and I feel like that like really sucks for everyone. I feel so bad for the seniors, so all my seniors out there, I'm sorry. But here are some ideas on what you can do with all of your extra time now. Before I get into this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. The first thing that you can do is, instead of hanging out with your friends in person, watch movies and play games over FaceTime. I love having FaceTime dates with my friends. We all like watch a movie, or we just talk, or you can even like, there's some games that you can play online as a group, so you should look into that. You can use Netflix Party to watch the same thing at the same time with your friends, but if something's not on Netflix, then you have to like use a different device that you can watch it and talk at the same time. But this is definitely like my favorite thing to do right now. My next idea is to pen pal with your friends. Even though you can't see them in person, you guys can send each other like these super cute cards. Sometimes like they're not even mailed. My friend just dropped this off in my mailbox. Other times we like use the actual mail and stuff. Just write your friends a card, send them a gift. I got a bracelet, send them anything, and then you send it, and it's only like 57 cents for a stamp, and it gets there in like 4 days. And it's super exciting because every day like more of my friends like are posting on their Snapchat, or they send me texts, they're like, I got your card, and it is so much fun. The next fun thing is content creation. Obviously I make YouTube videos. I'm trying to film and upload more now that I know that I'm going to have the time to, because before I was so busy, it was just a hot mess. But now I have more time because all I do is sit at home. It doesn't even have to be YouTube. It can be Instagram. You can make TikToks. Learning TikTok dances is actually a wonderful way to pass the time, and you might just blow up. I've never really found much success on TikTok, but it's super fun. Other content you can make is that you can make videos, and you don't even have to post them anywhere. Just like make funny videos of your friends or something, or you can do visual art. I'm not the best artist, but I try sometimes, and it comes out alright. Here's what I'm doing right now. These are some kind of crappy looking clouds. Here's some kind of crappy looking clouds. These are my clouds. And then these are waves on the ocean, and this mirror is super heavy. So basically you can do whatever you want that's creative in creating content. And yeah, that mirror is super heavy, and I was like, I don't want to just paint on a canvas. I don't want to paint my doors right now because I don't think that would turn out very well, and I don't want to have to paint over them. So I just paint on my mirror because it is super easy. You can like paint over it, you can wipe it off really easily, and then you can just start again. So it's like canvas except freer. So if you're looking for a cheap option on what to paint on, try it on that. You can you can take off paint really easily, and you can just like keep doing it over and over. I'm probably going to redo those clouds because right now they just kind of look like blobs, but that's beside the point. My next idea is to interact with colleges. I kind of stumbled upon this last week because I was on a college that I'm looking at's website, because they are virtual for the rest of the semester, obviously. So I was looking at their events page on like what they're doing online, and I saw that you can just like call in for most of the stuff like on Zoom. So they have trivia nights, there's movies, like watch parties, workouts, pretty much anything you can think of is on a college's websites. I would suggest looking at big universities and then go to their events page or their student association page. That's where you'll find like all of their events, and there's probably a calendar, and then you just have to register. You don't have to be a student or anything, but that is a really fun way to interact with other people all at home. My next idea is that since retail stores are closed right now, so you can't go buy like brand new clothes, just upcycle the clothes that you already do have. This includes dyeing a pair of jeans that you already have, bleaching a pair of jeans, cropping your shirts, bleaching sweatshirts. You can embroider clothes very easily with just a needle, and you can also paint on clothes, so that's kind of like visual art too. But I can do another video on that because I really like upcycling clothes. I'll show you my pants right now. I upcycled these even though you can't see them. Okay, so you see my pants? I bleached this half and I left this half as is, and I have some spots that I bleached on this side, and I really like the look of it. I can actually do a video on this if you guys want, because I posted these on my Snapchat and everyone was like, how'd you get it right? Everyone was like saying that they messed up theirs, so I don't really know how, but I can show you guys how I did mine if you want in a future video. I probably will. So that is a great idea because it's super cheap. Chances are you already have bleach in your house, and you can go to Walmart, which is still open, and you can just buy a bottle of dye, and it only takes a few minutes to like boil water, add salt, do all the instructions, and dye your pants. And it makes them look so much better if they were faded before. Next up, my next idea is to get active. I know that it's super hard right now because it's so easy to just be a couch potato or a bed potato. I'm gonna start saying bed potato. It's so easy to be a bed potato now and do nothing and just watch TV and not be active at all. But that's probably not very good for you. So I'd say at least a few times a week, even every day if you can, just like get out, or not even get out, just get out of bed and do something active. It can be a bike ride. You can go on bikes with your friends as long as you guys are social distancing. You can go on runs. I personally prefer stretching. Like, I'm very flexible. I just enjoy doing that. So if you can do that too. Follow a stretching video on YouTube if you want. Find any way that you can be active during this time and you're Gucci. Next, this is kind of the opposite of what I just said, but if push comes to shove, just find a new show or even an old show on Netflix or Hulu, Disney Plus, whatever, and binge watch it. Right now, I am finishing up season 6 of The Flash. I absolutely love that show, but there are so many shows on Netflix that have like so many seasons, so you can like go through those, or you can just rewatch an old show that you've already watched. For example, The Office. Most people have watched that like all the way through probably, so I might actually end up rewatching The Office. So if you like shows like that, do that. Ask your friends for show recommendations and you guys can swap. You can watch them together. Also, on Netflix, there are so many good comedy specials. My absolute favorite is Anything by John Mulaney. Absolutely anything. He's my favorite. So you should watch his comedy specials, and I can do another video in the future on like Netflix shows to watch, because I feel like I start a lot of TV shows and I really like them and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, and then I don't end up finishing them just because I'm so busy and I want to start something else. So I have a lot of recommendations to give. Next up, this is kind of also an adult life skill, but learn to cook or bake, or if you already can cook and bake, just perfect your recipes. Like, I absolutely love baking, so right now I've been baking so much. My friends have been baking stuff too. These are cookies and I love baking brownies. Just do that, and after quarantine, you actually have a skill that you can use, and learn how to cook basic things. Chicken. Some people can't even cook spaghetti, I found out. I thought you just boiled the water and added sauce. Like, that's the lazy way, obviously, but find out how to make basic meals. I'm not gonna lie, for the first like 2 weeks of quarantine, I ate out every single day. I would go to McDonald's, Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, go through the drive-thru, somewhere like that. So that is definitely not the healthiest option, and I can cook, and right now I am eating food that I have cooked like ahead of time, so that is probably much better for me than eating out every single day would be. My final idea on what to do during quarantine is to clean your room. Clean your whole house if you want to. Clean your bathroom, because you are at home more often than you would be otherwise right now. So your room should be cleaner because this is where you're spending most of your time. Like, you can't really see it right now, but I really enjoy having a clean room. Like, I feel like if your room is clean, then your head can be clear. Like, if your room's just cluttered, that's kind of like how your headspace is. So clean up your room, especially if like this like quarantine is like getting you down. Clean up your room maybe. That really helps me, just like having more space to live. Comment your favorite color down below if you got all the way through this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for new videos. and I hope that you guys have an amazing day, night, whatever time it is where you're around. Bye. Okay. God, why do I keep clapping? Just stop clapping.